Hi guys, I'm Luna, and last time we defeated the evil Dr. Splicer, and now we are off to the Enchanted Forest. I'm calling it that. I don't know what it's really called. It's not very enchanted. It still has a really pretty background, though. Isn't that pretty? Look, isn't it so? It's just so distracting. That'll be actually kind of fun. I've already seen this game mechanic with the cords and the sliding cords, so I don't really have to explain those. You just kind of jump on them. It's not really rocket science. And then we see more of those needles of death, and these bears that's just menacing. And then old hags. They're evil people that throw rotten tomatoes. I don't know why. There are so many odd things that kill you in this game or cause you harm. Like cans. They don't hurt you, I'll give them that. But they are very inconvenient. And then these we just keep skipping over, like groups of bears and cans and things that are just genuinely not fun to be around. They're just things to avoid. Okay, I'm gonna kill you. Yes. Okay. And then go in here. Because this area where you can't see me, the hag can still like throw the tomato at you. Even though they can't see you, it can go through the wall. Don't ask me how. But it can and hurt you. And to my demise as a child, I've learned from my mistakes. Only that, and this is quicksand. You can slide down quicksand, but you can also jump back out, which is good. It would take you a little bit to die from those spikes. Okay, and soon we're going to be coming up on my, like, least favorite thing in this game. No, not bats, but yay, heart. We're going to run into these owls, and they're just terrible, terrible people. And the bats aren't homing. Like, they'll see you, I guess, with their little AI brain, but they'll just keep going in their set flight pattern. They don't have any, you know, I'm going to get you mechanisms. And yes, that's what I'm going to call it. Homing is now called I'm gonna get you. I don't know. The last video was like 12 minutes long, so I'm hoping to keep them all about that length. But my goal was to do it in chunks of the world, since there's 7 worlds. And then just do the videos of the cutscenes. But I don't quite know how I'm going to do that yet. Because it's just... some of these worlds are going to get harder. Like this level's already taking longer than, of course, well, not world, but level 1-1, and then Go-Go-Do-Do, who I jumped over for some unknown reason. Do-do-do-do-do. And more lives? Come on, maybe? Nope. Okay, we'll stay at 7 lives. I can live with 7. And this game being an old Genesis game, you actually can't save. And the only way you can continue where you're going is you keep playing until you die, or you make yourself lose all your lives and you kind of like suicide it. And then you get a code, and it is a huge code. It's like a 20-digit code that you have to, write down, because who in their right mind can remember that to get back to where you were, which is really frustrating. I have a whole little notebook of codes from when I was a little kid. It's just insane. So there is no save mechanism. I mean, you have a pause, but this is your pause. That's it. And it doesn't save. And when you do suicide yourself, any helpers you have, any lives you have, and the heart extras you have. So I think you start back at 3 lives, you go back to 3 hearts, you go back to 0 carrots, and you go back to no helpers. So the only way to continue is really to die, and that's frustrating, because then you have to go back to, oh, here it is, the thing I was telling you about, my least favorite thing. That's fine. They're homing. Once they see you, they're gonna come and track you down. Thank God for that heart that I jumped around, and they respawn. Ha ha ha. Okay, they are homing, but they're not the most intelligent AI to ever live. But they're still a pain. There are areas when there's like 3 of them all coming at you. It's just frustrating. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know if you guys could see that glitch. I don't know if that was on my TV or in the game. And then we get an extra helper right there. Oh my goodness. We're tree jumping. So it's kind of like the similar mechanic from... oh no, don't you dare. Aha! Take that. And then more needles of death. I started realizing while playing this the other day that I think I got my fear of like getting shots and needles because of playing this game. I mean, Because when I played this with, you know, my cousins, we always just called them the little needles. And, you know, if the needles touched you, you died. I mean, talk about traumatizing. Whoa. And the small ones weren't no big deal. It was just like, oh, they'll just prick you on your feet. Just like stepping on a tack. Or a Lego. Ow. That's what I'm going to compare it to. I'm going to compare it to stepping on a bunch of Legos. Just imagine that. And everybody's like, ah, ooh, another life. And next. Doing pretty good. There's actually a different exit from this one. Depending on time, I might show it in this video or the next video. It just depends on how far we're getting. We're at 5 right now. I don't know if I've shown this yet, but these are the teeth. The jaw of life. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. And stepping on them, in them, whichever you prefer, will make you lose a heart. And they are very well placed in later levels. I will tell you that. Come on! Mojo. 1 and 2 and that one's gonna come back and get me later. I know it. Come on, do it right. Oh, that is talent. That is playing way too many hours of this when I was little. Oh my goodness. And I just kind of have to wait for the smushy log. I do like the music. I hear people say a lot of bad things about older games and the music and stuff, but I really, really do like the music in these. Even though the LRP and it's not any, you know, symphony. What game did do that? I think that was Mario Galaxy that had the whole full orchestra. I mean, it's none of that, but it's still really good, especially when you think of all the things they were faced with as game developers at the time. I mean, oh my gosh, insane. And this earlier, you can tell, you know, by seeing that gap down there, where some of the spare things are, but, I know, just look at, that is when you know I've memorized the game. I mean, that was just insane. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about, okay, so this version, I'll just skip that, but this version of Wacky World, you're swimming and you're trying, oh, you're freaking kidding me. What you pretty much have to do is you have to swim around and you're trying to get as far in as possible away from the Go-Go Dodos all the way to the last one. It's not that any of them are fake or anything. Oh my, gravy in heaven. Gravy on unicorns. Not that I would eat unicorns, they're adorable. I just into the last one where there are obviously going to be better power-ups rather than just carrots. Or you can be just a ditz like me and get 4 carrots and then forget the other things. Oh, that's frustrating now. Darn it. Oh my goodness. And then the part where I just jumped down and went straight to the Bell of the Life and Wacky World, those were all treadmills, and some moving right, some moving left, depending. And then those are going to become, if I remember right, a big part of later episodes. So this one. Is this the level I hate? This level was like the bane of my existence as a child. Okay, so we say Go-Go Dodo, but we cannot get to Go-Go Dodo. And there's no wall here to jump. Well, there is, I'm sorry. There's no way to jump and get Go-Go Dodo. Now, I've spent many hours. Okay, I heard something coming for me. Aha! I spent many hours as a child trying to figure out how to get that wall jump down. But as we saw in the first video, I could not master the simple wall jumps as a child. Are you kidding me? So, that wall jump was just not for me. It just wasn't. Somewhere, I actually have maps I colored as a little kid playing this game, mapping out where everything is, in hopes that I would be able to get, darn it, I didn't want to go there yet. In hopes that I would be able to get all of the bells, the lives, the heart containers, everything. And they're not called heart containers, they're just called hearts, but I'm probably going to mess up because of, you know, Zelda, and call them heart containers one point or another, so just bear with me. I know it's going to happen. We have to be understanding of other people's issues. Like my inability to kill spiders. Or my inability to remember that it's not a heart container, it's just a heart. And that's just a bat. And these are just dancing carrots. And I'm just a blue bunny. And that is just a spiky. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna make that joke, even though it deserves to be made. Can I? Nope. Okay, let's go here. And I don't need you yet, but I might need you if I fall, which has been known to happen. We're actually just up in the air right now, and if I fall past certain points, I will fall all the way back to the area where I started, except right now, where I found Go Go Dodo. I was actually really nervous about having my Let's Player curse come out and having that get really, really messed up. I was actually really nervous that I was going to forget, but I didn't, so yay. Okay, and then off to the boss. Do I want to go back and get it? Maybe I'll decide after the boss. I'll just try really quick. If I don't find it, then there's going to be a cut right here, and it's going to make me go into the boss. But if I do find it, you're going to see right now. Oh. Bitches get stitches. Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, well, that was random happenstance. Okay, which way did I go the first time? I guess I'll display the bottom row, so if you guys... If I do show this part, you guys are totally going to get to see some... Scary! Spiky action. They only attack once they get the little exclamation point above their head, so you can take comfort in knowing you at least have, 3 seconds before you're gonna die a horrible, painful death of being mauled by a bear. Take comfort in that. You're welcome. Oh, I'm trying to remember where the Go Go Dodo was, besides the one I took, because I remember the one I took. Oh, you darn it. Bitches get stitches and unicorns and butterfly guts. I feel like this is the way I went the first time. Oh, it is. Okay, I just, whatever. Suicided just for the sake of getting to go where I need to go. Okay, so I need to remember in my brain space. Next to all those recipes for cauliflower. I don't even... Okay, really? Jump. There you go. Good bunny. I don't even know. I don't even know what cauliflower is really cooked in besides, like, casseroles. I used to like it as a child. I don't know why I'm just so random today. I don't know. I don't know how this is happening. It's just happening. Okay. Good red little. Yeah! Oh, okay, that was spikes. I didn't know if that was one of those hidden... take that. Grandma! I don't know why I called her Grandma. Oh, and because I died on the spikes, I'm back down to 3 heart containers. Terrible, I know. It's actually going to make it really easy for me to die here soon. Which is going to be irritating. And then I remember, okay, that's the place I went last time, right? Yes, okay. Oh, now I have to go the harder way. Just for the sake... Do you now see how these owls are just terrible people? And then look what I have to... Just for you. For your viewing entertainment, I am going on a scary mission. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. If you've seen my video trailer, this is actually the part where I was dying. That last owl right there, that was the part where I was just kind of like, death. Okie pokie. So, happily I got the other version. I'm glad I didn't do the same one over, because that would have made me look like an idiot. This way you just got to see me show you what happens when you die. And this one actually has 6, because I have 2 different answers to get out of this one too. And this one displays the rake. If I had 5 containers, I would show you what happens with the rake. But for now, just wait until later worlds. Trust me, you will know what the rake does. Give you a hint, it kills me. Oh, I missed the thing. I don't want to do this. Well, I'm like scared for my life right now. You don't even know. You don't, girl? Don't even know. No! I don't want to do this. Are you kidding me? I'm not happy with my life right now. I wanted to show the thing and I can't get to the thing now. So I'm gonna have to go back and do it again anyway, even though I was already gonna have to come back and do it. Oh my goodness. I love these. Jump on you. And jump back up because I'm a coward. And come in here, and please be a bell. Darn it. Oh, I should have gotten a bell at the beginning. I think it's a bell on the place at the beginning that I missed. I'm like speaking code, everybody's like breaking out the translating books. Oh my goodness. One jump farther and I would have been dead. Ooh! That was really cool. I'm so happy I got that on recording. Normally me doing stuff like that is only in practice. I can feel how cool now. I did that on purpose. Yo. For show. I don't know why. I don't know why this is happening. I blame society. Is this the one? No, they're tricking me with the idea of prizes. I don't know how I didn't impale myself there. Everybody watching just thought I was going to impale myself. Didn't you? Don't lie. Don't lie. Oh my goodness. Oh! No! Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I was really scared there. Thank you, Princess Unicorn. The reason I've been focusing on unicorns is because I have recently acquired a stuffed unicorn who is rainbow-tastic, and she sits on top of my TV, which is quite terrific, actually. I guess I'll do this one first, because then I can be super smarticle. Another maze! So we see Go-Go Dodo here, and we have to go and get him again. I feel as though Go-Go Dodo purposely tried to get lost. I feel like that's a thing. Like, every level starts and they go, okay, you have 30 seconds to piss off every game player. I have to take the hit point for this, aren't I? Hate when that happens. Let's see, this one's safe? No, we're not going down there. Not even for 3 carrots. Darn it. Oh, and I did die, in the one area when I repeated the level, so I'm back to having 0 helpers, which is horribly, are you kidding me? Which is horribly irritating, even though in a lot of these areas the helpers can't even really help you because it's more like platforming and spikes, and that's what it's going to get to in the harder levels. It's not going to be as much of a big deal about the enemies, but it's going to be a bigger deal about falling on... Oh no. Okay. About falling on spikes. There's a bell right here. No? Right here. What? Isn't that sad though? It's got like rolling eyes and... This level will be the bane of my existence. Can't talk today. Don't know why. I'm just gonna fall a lot. Free falling. Can't finish singing cause of copyright. Okay. We are not going to lose simple hearts this time. We are going to do the best I've ever done at this game. I'm going to do so good. Positive thinking and all of that shit. That's what we're gonna go with. I'm going to positive think my way through this. No one laugh. It's a real thing. Oh, I was over here. Ha ha ha! Positive thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Positive thinking with Luna. The midnight hour. And then the bunny jumped up to the cannonball. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. I swear it's not because I'm bad at this game. It may be because I have not played this game for like LPing sake. It's kind of hard to explain, but I haven't been playing it like well. I've been just kind of like running through it with like my brother and stuff, but I haven't been playing it to do well. I've been playing it more for shits and giggles. And I think that's why I'm not succeeding. I also didn't do all the extra levels at the beginning. I would just do the ones that are absolutely needed for me because that's just how stuff happens sometimes. Are you kidding me? I hate my life. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start raging, and that's gonna be scary, and everyone's gonna hide under their beds and think I'm a monster. I apologize for this, because it's going to happen. I was hopefully going to delay it until we at least got into the cave levels, which are entirely evil and were developed by an evil person who loved to watch others suffer. I'm pretty sure whoever made those levels drank blood. I'm totally kidding. The person who created it is watching right now going, I hate you. No, I didn't mean it. I mean, you're a lovely person, and I really, really enjoy this game. It's just sometimes would it kill you to put more heart containers, so when I'm in the lava, I wouldn't just die. Spoilers, there will be lava. You're welcome. I keep going to the same place. This is done. We're going over here. Okay, bear. Oh my god. And now for the fast-forwarded version. Okay. So right now you are seeing this game in super fast mode. Congratulations. I'm happy your eyes work. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little background on this game. My dad got the Sega before I was born, because the Sega Genesis, the first one, came out, I want to say in the 80s. I'm not sure. I'll put the correct year that the Sega came out on screen right now. Da 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 da. So when I was little and I started playing video games, they were mostly with my dad, and he played a lot of sports games, like football games and soccer games and hockey games and such on the Sega, and he didn't really use it for games that were really made for kids. And so we started buying games for me. So we bought like Barbie and Buster Bunny and Pac-Man and stuff like that I could, oh my gosh. And then I would play with him and my cousins. Since I didn't have any siblings when I was really little, I would play with my dad and my cousins, and it was just really important for us because it was just one of those early bonding things, because all my cousins were older than me, and this was something that we could all do, even though there was that age gap. And it was just really, really, really fun for me. And I have some like the best memories as a little kid of playing this game with my cousins and raging over it with them, because who cannot rage while playing this game? I mean, right now you're probably witnessing me dying at some point or another. I apologize, but it was meant to happen. Let's plays weren't a thing then. You either had a guidebook and you talked about it with other people, and that's what we did, and it was just so important. I actually learned to tie my shoes to this game because I was like a small child video game addict, and rather than learning to tie my shoes with my mom, I just wanted to play this game. I mean, go figure. I mean, what would you rather do? Learn something or jump on owls' heads? It's just no-brainer, you know. Okay, well that is far longer of an episode than I've ever put out, and it has, you know, I'm gonna leave you with that. If you liked the video, press like, and if you really enjoyed the video, press subscribe, and next time we're gonna go on to this boss. So I will see you then.